Alright. It's time for some ranked. Settled in for some MLB. What do we have? Inbox. Transactions, alright. Delete all. Okay. Let's go. File management. Load up the sliders and see how we do. Alright, we'll try Tony Kemp on Randy Johnson. Indeed you are. What's up, buddy? You got the day off today? Or maybe you got a break at work. I think it's awesome how many games you've been going to, Detzel. I wish I could go as often as you've been going. If they were closer, I would. You ready for set 2 to come out, Dead? So, who do we got? Johnson, Hank Aaron, David Wright. Any of those guys got you excited? In Deads, you are. Off work early. Perfect. Pook is. Yeah, there's you guys probably got a bunch of stubs now. Pook learned how to flip, right? So you guys are all set. Gonna have every card. You were on TV? That's always awesome when you get on there. I saw you and Nate tweeting about the home run landed kind of close to you, but the guy dropped it or something. Toronto scoring run. Could have had that home run ball for Nito. I've never been super close to one landing to me at the games. And I've sat in the bleachers a little bit here and there. Even foul balls, they've been like around, but never like one right to me where I could have reached out and got it or anything. Probably a little bit unlucky randomness wise in that regard. So when is that happening? He has it clank off of him and somebody else came and snatched it, did so? I'm guessing. It's amazing that one dude, I forgot his name now. I'll probably think of it in a bit. He travels around and tries to catch like the significant home run balls. And he's got a really bad reputation with baseball fans. Because he'll like dive into people or he'll beg for a ball and he's done like numerous things that people don't like. Dude, I hope the Astros suck. I can't stand the Astros. Outfielders for the Astros. Don't throw it into the stands for the kids. That does suck. Zach Hampel. Hampel was the name I was looking for. I had to look him up. I don't know if you're familiar with Hampel, but he's kind of a strange cat. He's a couple years older than I am. In between innings, outfielders throw the ball to each other. As the inning starts, they throw it into the stands. Astros kept giving it to the ball boy instead. Yeah, that's why. I mean, just throw it up to a kid or whoever is paying attention. We'll try to Grom. Hopefully I can make a good push here today and have a shot to do it tomorrow for World Series, but I really can't afford to lose too many games. I'm not streaming as many hours as I want to. So if I drop a couple games, it's like, man, I go way down. Home run ball fell back into the field. They gave it to some random guy. Random guy made it seem like he was going to give it to a kid whose dad dropped the ball, and he didn't. What a douche move! Indeed it was, man. Yeah, that's messed up. There you go, little guy. No, just play it. Get nothing. We got Jazz Chisholm in here. Security came, got it back for him being his first career home run. Yeah, I know they love to get those first whenever they can off the person. I think I would leave the stadium and get a valuation of the ball. Get it authenticated, because they're supposed to authenticate it at the games now. And then get out of there. It's got some good gear tickets. And you hate to be scummy to the player, but I mean, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. If you do get a hold of one of those, like, I think you got to cash in. Of course, some balls are a lot more significant than others, but if it's one that they're sending out, you know, the security guys and everybody to negotiate, there's a reason they want it back. I think somebody bought Barry Bonds' 73rd home run and destroyed it, if I remember correctly. I think it was like a fashion designer or something to that. Season tickets, meet and greet stands. Yeah, if you're getting enough value, sure. But if it was like really significant, like Trout breaking a record or something, then yeah, you got to try to get a little more. Definitely keep it. Yeah, right. Yeah. Gotta get your bucks. I mean, it'd be great just to have it and know the significance of it for a while too, before cashing in. But I think I would try to cash in at some point. Don't want a guy end up being like my favorite player, McGuire, and say, "Oh, hey, this guy was using steroids the whole time." Well, it's not nearly as collectible now. It was an hour and 40 minutes on the way over there, and then on the way home, it was like 3 hours probably because there was traffic. I think it said 106 miles from where I live to the Coliseum. It's just about the same to the Giants Park too. I got out of the jam. Like, I was hitting pretty well. Yeah, that's really cool that you're that close. I feel like you're pretty close to Disneyland then as well. Although I've only driven through a few times. In my recollection, it felt like, you know, leaving Disney and the park were like somewhat close. Office is walking distance from the stadium. Okay, he's taking his time. Sometimes when they pause just randomly, I feel like they might be coming in to watch the stream as the game goes on. Disney is pretty close. I don't like Disney. How about the Yankees sweep? Hey, we're killing those Yankees. No, you made it worse, Wags. We're just gonna propaganda the A's the rest of the way. Fantastic gets it. A's are in first place. What are you talking about? Everybody on the A's should be going diamond. This game feels so choppy. It's getting, I don't know, getting Uber Eats or something. He's too busy to play. Hope Diaz gets another card after the 3 home run day yesterday. Me too. Yeah, he should get a 99. Supercharged 99. It's amazing what they've done with the shoestring budget. Fantastic. But yeah, what's Fantastic and Wags up to? I didn't even bother photoshopping Aaron Judge or anything. We didn't threaten that series.
One ball, one strike.
God, the pitching is terrible. I looked at some of the earned run averages today. Everybody's just sky high, except Lovelady. I think Lovelady is just like super small sample size, and he's going to get rocked eventually too.
We got full count.
Yeah, Fuji, poor guy. I guess he had 2 scoreless today, right? They say that the balls are a little bit different as far as like the hardness of them, and some guys just don't adjust when they come over from Japan, and vice versa. Probably, you know, the American players that go over there. I don't know how Bauer's doing over there. Hopefully he's struggling, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just pressing too much when he is getting out there, but his stuff looks good to me. Fantastic. I don't know if his ball just comes out of the hand in a way that's super easy to see, or what the deal is. But yeah, he just seems like he's batting practice. Hey, what's up, Matthew? How are you doing? Fantastic. Are you going to try to jump on the Zoom call tomorrow for the terminal thing? I may try to jump in there, although I don't really know if Oakland should really extend their negotiating rights, considering the way ownership's, you know, jerking everybody around. Got bored of MLB PXP grinding. It's at 1 o'clock. Casey Pratt was tweeting about it. I think Brody Brazil too. I was thinking I might even try to stream it, but I don't know how well that would go, because I doubt they're going to have time for everybody to be heard. But maybe we can comment through like the Zoom chat thing. This game's just got the weirdest feeling to it. You guys have heard my rants numerous times about having too much pause time in the game. Got work, be listening in if it's streamed by Brody. Yeah, I bet you one of those guys will stream it.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
The new location that they came up with last night doesn't seem very good to me. Fantastic.
Outside.
Only 9 acres when they were trying to build all the stuff around the stadium. Now they're just gonna build a ballpark only.
Thank you.
Well, I thought the Giants thing was just disingenuous. Whatever their statement was about, oh, the A's are a significant part of Northern California, blah blah blah. If you feel that way, and I mean, I know it's just a press release statement, but if they really feel that way, then give the rights over to San Jose and try to keep them around, because they funded all the lawsuit stuff around the San Jose move, and also I think they were funding the Sicer Steel like advocacy group, for lack of a better term, that was trying to block everything too, for Howard Terminal. So yeah, they actually put money out there trying to stop these. Yeah, they should give up the rights. I mean, they're not going to move over to San Jose anytime now, so it's not like they're closer. Yeah, Live Series DeGrom. Is there a different DeGrom? I use my Live Series quite a bit through events. And I have Shohei P5, and I think DeGrom's like P3 or something. Really don't like DeGrom as much this year. Felt like he was more untouchable in years past, but I don't have the best pitchers right now.
Number 8. Ball 1.
There's an upcoming one in Series 2. I haven't studied the Series 2 stuff particularly closely. I did see the McGuire captain card thing. Yeah, he got me, dang it. Even a good throw there. I think I need to throw that to second base in hindsight and just cut him off. Yeah, good swing. And we got him with the relay. McGuire to Sosa to McGuire. How about that? I'm good, buddy. How about yourself? Yeah, gunned him.
Nope. Outside.
Down 2-0 even. How many event wins do you have on it, Wags? I'm still on my first entry. I have 9 wins, I think. Had a big come from behind yesterday. Hey, Des, how you feeling, buddy? Des had to go get checked out medically, I think this morning. It might have been last night. I don't know. I didn't look at Discord for a while. So he's kind of carving me up here. Just chilling.
He's out.
So he's using Live Series Otani. There's so many Otanis. You never know. It was this morning, call off work and went in.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, I slammed the PCI there. Alright, yuck. Opponent's just making DeGrom work and stress innings, and I'm getting mowed down. He doesn't need any help getting out. Power HK, thanks for following. How's your day going? Welcome it.
One ball, 2 strikes.
You must have followed and unfollowed, right? Looks like it. You chatted before back in 2022. Solar eclipse next year on April 8th. Students will have e-learning there. Are we going to Pat's Indy in Germany? That sounds like a party.
0-1.
You guys might be able to catch some Bundesliga games at the same time. I don't know. I don't know when their season runs. Wags is throwing cold water on it. I bet you Dilly team would be up for going with you, Roots. There we go. Dilly wants to go. Already talked to him.
Ball, that's in.
Sean's a crack up. I have Sean in Britain's group chat thing.
2 balls, no strikes.
So I interact with him once in a while.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Roops, how's your day going, buddy?
1 strike.
Way too far and expensive. Yeah, I don't know. Like, how many fans are really going to travel out? I'm guessing the majority are there in Europe, and you know, maybe somebody that has crazy money goes, or if you were already planning, like, man, I want to go to Germany once in my life, or you know, another trip to the homeland or something. If you have German ancestry, then maybe you shoehorn the game in there or something.
No ball,
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Nothing special yet. Wait till you win the lottery later. I got on top of the splitter. Guy's up 1-zip. Ask for the friendly. You deny. 8 wins. No, it's like he has like a moderator Discord thing, or not Discord, Twitter deal, but it's not that active anymore. Matthew. In general, it's almost like VIP or moderator. If you want it, don't ask for it. You know, it just comes in time. 8 wins. You're going to 20, right, Wags? I believe. Going for Manaya. Only to 10. Should ask for mod. Yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever watched Sean stream. I just interact with him in there. It should follow him. I may have him followed. Maybe I just haven't caught him at the right time. Oh, we got a scoreless game thus far.
The batter, the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
We'll have another candy giveaway this weekend. It's right there in the chat. Please be sure to sign up under that link if you're not already registered for candy.com. And then the giveaway, if I could type, would be good, is right there at the giveaway command. We'll get a new winner since AP already won, so we'll be sure to get like 4 different winners over the course of the month. That's a pretty good swing. Like I thought I had it out on the, edge of the plate and maybe getting to roll over on it, weak contact, but stung it through there. He's not better than RM goalkeeper. I'm surprised you guys are still playing a bit of FIFA this deep into the FIFA season. However, there's probably good content, right, with Champions League and all that. Oh, that one hung up. I'm lucky Ricky can fly. He'll go get it. Thought that was going to slice down the line for a hit. Did buy some SBCs and packs. Or just did some SBCs and packs. Pook Baby noticed something about Madden, that Madden may become crossplay this coming year. And I wonder if that'll happen in FIFA as well. I know FIFA has some crossplay at the moment. Be nice if clubs got it as well. Good contact. Ricky's safe though. Content's been okay. They've been kind of undersold. This team of the season. Feel like it used to be a bigger deal. Ultimate Team is crossplay. Yeah, I thought Ultimate Team was. But they never did bring it out to oh my, we got into it with Jazz. I was swinging to protect Ricky. They never did bring it into clubs though, right? Yeah, PC probably needs to be its own separate deal. Alright, we'll go Euro stepping with Jazz Chisholm. Jumped at that. I thought it was a fastball. As far as you know, they haven't done anything to improve the Pro Club experience, which is a shame. It's such a fun mode. You know what they got to do, Rubes? They got to find a way to make it a money maker. Buy some FIFA points to upgrade your guy to an additional level. that the grinders can't grind to or something.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, they would be on it, right? Like, I see people jump on and complain about different games and franchise modes. Franchise modes don't make money the way Ultimate Team modes do. And I'm not saying it should just be garbage, but there's a reason they focus on these modes so much. I thought it was a decent swing, but it's the cutter. It was breaking away from me. Oh well, we got the 2-run shot, and we'll take the lead. Opponent's been out hitting me by quite a bit. Gonna make the move early instead of late. With that wall of lefties coming up.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Grom's going, I got a shutout going through 4 innings. You're gonna pull me out of here?
Ball 2.
Wow. 1.87 billion just in the quarter. Some would pay if you could upgrade. Oh, absolutely they would. Yeah, people would love to max it out.
Ball 1.
Or go as far as you can. I mean, that always happens with 2K day one. You'll have people that spend a bunch of money on 2K VC for my career, so they can go play in the park and all those things. Hey, Bearded Ninja with the big raid. How's the stream today, guys? Yeah, he's gonna fluke it out there. Here's the Bearded Ninja. If you don't have him follow, please drop him a follow. Woot woot, 20 months. Thanks, Bearded. How's yeah, how's the show treating you? Thank you for the big resubscription. You know I'm gonna write down your name on the wall. Playing some ranked. I'm hoping to just streak together some wins and maybe make a late World Series push. Player update pays you well. Do you have some good investments for Friday? I haven't really bought up on anybody. I need to, but I just over the years I haven't been one to really do that. If I'm gonna focus on something, I usually try to flip cards. But yeah, some of you guys really make a killing on it. Matthew with the raid. How was the Matthew stream?
Ball 1.
Just a bit high.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And too late for Devers. Simeon, Olsen, Murphy, Ozzy, Rooker, and Ariz. Oh yeah, you did pretty well. Yeah, Olsen's been tearing cover off the ball. I know Murphy is too. I'm seeing a lot of A's fans complaining like, we should still be competing and should have held on to those guys. Exhausted. 22 to 23 walk-off game. What game mode was that? How'd you give up that many runs? Thought that slider was a fastball. Here's the heater. I'm late. Gotta hit my pitch. Ranked? Wow, you guys were racking up your PXPs. Didn't keep Chapman. 5 A's moving. Yeah, a lot of the A's have done well this year, or former A's, you know. Somebody tweeted out like a hypothetical lineup with, you know, Simeon and Trace Thompson and Olsen, all those guys on there. Looked like a lineup that should be very competitive, and you know, it's always a little bit sad to see all those guys go. Yeah, finally, my bank says pending tight spot. for what it's worth. So I don't know if your bank might be a little bit faster on that transaction, but yeah, there you go, bud. Work we did what 4 or 5 months ago. It feels like. But aren't you happy now that I was like, dude, get on it, get yourself your content uploaded, get paid. Took him a while to pay him, but there was an opportunity somewhere. I won't say because I don't know if there's any NDAs, but there was an opportunity somewhere that Tight Spot and I are both in. That was paid, and it was paid kind of handsomely. So, hey, you don't owe me nothing, buddy. If you want to make it rain bits or something, I won't stop you, but you don't owe me. But at least for me, mine wasn't cleared. But anyhow, Tight Spot was like, man, I'm too busy, not going to mess with this. I'm like, man, you gotta get yourself an upload on there. That's a lot of money. You gotta grab the bag when they offer it. So it was make some predictions for a certain big game somewhere.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And then there was also a team of the year scenario for cricket or some other sport, but I don't know if they really want us to talk. I doubt that it's a problem, especially just in generalities. But yeah, Tight Spot had that opportunity too, because I was like, I got a hold of him, got a hold of a couple of the others that are also in there that went through the sports program, because the sports program brought us into this other program. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pain to go and make that content, but what else are you going to do for a few hours for that much money? Wags, I don't know if you're an investigator. I know we always say that you're a CIA assassin, but I think you've cracked the case, buddy. But yeah, they took forever to pay. So today, bank transfers and stuff going through. Ricky. Oh man, that was a great bunt. Shohei's speed worked out to my opponent's advantage, right? Shohei just motored over there and said, "Now I got the strong arm and I got the wheels. You're not getting on here, Ricky." Really thought that was a good bunt. Hey, what's up, Bo Diggity? This is game 1, so there you go. Yankees did win. This was yesterday's predictor. I forgot I had a predictor yesterday. There's a big smack from Big Mac, number 28. Turned around the Ohtani pitch. I think it was a cutter. Yeah, cutter that kind of stayed. Center cut. Just finished collection 1 and got Pedro. My opponent's probably a little irritated, right? He's been getting a lot of runners on base and good at-bats and blah, blah, blah. And looking up and finding himself trailing me by 3 runs at the moment. But that's baseball, too. I've had the big swings so far. Got to get back to work. Talk to us later. Hey, I'm glad to hear the good news for all of us. I should check on Navadosi too and see how she's doing with that. But there's our buddy Tight Spot. Our buddy Bo Diggity. Tomorrow is my 2 older children make their T-ball professional T-ball debuts. The bummer is it's going to be simultaneous games, and I don't know how close they'll be to each other. So I told my wife we might like switch off, so you know she can watch my son and I can watch my daughter, or vice versa. But at least the practices are on different days, so getting to be involved with them. My daughter did really well yesterday. Seems like she just has that ability to listen and then execute pretty well. Not that I'm gonna like start pressing her to, you know, try to be on Team USA softball or something, but yeah, she was having fun. Yeah, being coachable is a good trait. My son, like, he listens, but I have to tell him sometimes multiple times or I have to kind of like direct him to the coach, like, "Hey, coach is talking to you," because he's just flying around, spinning around, looking at everything. Last practice there was a plane. I don't even know what type of plane it was. I think it was just a little private plane. I don't think it was like a crop duster, which is what we usually see out here. But plane just floating around really close to where they were practicing. He just got so into the plane like baseball was over. But it's probably the closest he's ever seen a plane fly over his head too. But yeah, he's probably not as coachable as his sister at the moment. Having some adult beverages is nice for once. I think he's left Shohei in too far now, right? Like that's a squirrely swing. All right, that's a GG. That should be pretty close to my season high. We got 20 months with the Bearded Ninja. He rated and resubbed. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's get Bearded up on the wall. And yeah, we dedicate that win to Bearded Ninja. Oh, that guy was used to All-Star, so that might have been why he didn't clutch out some of those hits. But he was hitting better than I was for sure early on. So today, it's going to be such a long day. My wife's working 12 hours, so that always throws both of us off quite a bit. And then game 5 tonight, Golden State on the brink of elimination. And yeah, I got to take my son to practice, so sorry for being late, but we'll get in like 3 hours or so. Tomorrow I'll be on, I'm just not sure when. Probably won't sleep great because my wife's used to having... The youngest one, like, she starts off the night in the crib. We need to convert it to a toddler bed, but then she ends up wearing my wife down and gets into our bed to sleep with her, and I'm just not used to that because I start getting kicked and pushed and punched on, and I'll probably be awake till 3:30, 4 a.m. Once my wife's home and settled. Let's lower the match. Yeah, kick back. That'll be good. That'll be great. Then she'll wake up the rest of the house screaming at me. Yeah. We can't be doing those things. Established dominance, right? This is your side of the bed. Get over there. But no, she just wants to cuddle right up next to you. And I mean, it's really cute, but it's not great for sleeping. Kick back harder. Yeah, bipolar knows. All right, Blackburn game. I don't have the best rotation. Probably should invest some stubs into the rotation, but I feel like this is kind of a filling out of Hall of Fame, and see if we can still get back into the 800s and all that stuff. I'm sure we can. If you get to the 800s, then I think you can hit World Series. You just need that day that you sit down and have a hot day where you run off, 4 or 5 wins in a row. Just get Pedro. Is Pedro good this year? I think the one guy I would like to have would probably be Gibson. Seems like Gibson's really annoying to bat against. You get that. Cuddling is cute, but do not like it when you're trying to sleep. Yeah, the cuddling's great, but could you just move over there? Don't roll off the bed or anything and injure yourself, but just, give me some space. Got him, try him out in co-op. He isn't good. It's the sauce boss. Can't sleep if they're all over you. You need your space. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. If anybody's in a relationship, I definitely recommend getting a comforter that's a size or 2 bigger than what you need. So like if you got the queen bed, get a king size comforter, because that way you don't end up in that tug of war in the night over it too. That motion was a little sus. Nobody clipped that, please. A lot of people saying Pedro is not good. These Mariner uniforms looking sharp. 99 Randy going to be ruining some games. Yeah, I like hitting. Or excuse me, I like pitching with Randy. Hitting him is a different ball game. Sometimes I'll get to him early and do okay, but Not often. I think because of Moonshot, we're seeing just ungodly averages for a lot of the community right now. And I know hitting's easier, but look at these guys, and they're hitting like 500 with their lineup. And it's like, I'm going to get rocked. Separate blankets. She always steals a blanket. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Hey, we just saw Shohei Ohtani last game. Right, Ricky trying to get on a little bunt. That was kind of hanging there. I was way over the top of it.
Nope. Outside.
Yeah, that's crazy that they leaked it. I definitely don't know how it works. But it seems as if they wouldn't want to give all that information to PlayStation or any of the other companies until it was due to get uploaded, right?
At the ball.
But maybe they have to submit things early. Super dive super dives are bad this year. I don't think they're as ridiculous as they were at the start of last year, but they're still pretty bad. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Girl sleeps with 2 blankets. Is too much for you. Yeah, a lot of times the ladies are colder than the guys are for whatever reason. And of course, there's variance. There's got to be some people where the couple's opposite, but yeah, a lot of times the lady's cold. Once all the blankets on, and you're sitting there saying, "Man, I'm sweating to death." Getting pretty good with the super dive. Making the game really easy for theme team. Palmer and Murray for the Orioles. Do you think that they're going to make the new captains to where they will work on like every player, not just the live series players, like all the other teams, sending out admissions persons for Nolan Arenado? Hey, what's up, Blobbanger?
That's a ball.
103 at your face, nothing you can do. Just hit the button and hope that it's the fastball. Got to hit it early if you're me. I can't see it and react to it. Just kind of see the hand and go, okay, let's jump at it. 92. Really thought they'd be 95. Hey, I feel like I'm 89 most days. Wake up, have to stretch for a few minutes to get going. Ligaments and bones and joints are popping and cracking and stuff. It's like, oh man, it's just getting out of bed and feeling good. Nothing needing to pop. I made World Series twice last year. Yeah, we'll probably do it this year. I don't know if we'll do it this season, but we're trying. Hey, what's up, Dirty Casual? Good to see you, buddy. You have a great day as well. Setting up MTOs, to be honest. I think we just need a little more. Gotta get Santander on the juice. Extra boost to make some money since they robbed you blind on events this year. Man, they've made events less profitable year after year. And then I got Wags in here saying, "Oh, I want the rewind packs." Like, no, man, get rid of the rewind packs. Let us get a bag for speed running these things. I don't know if the no sell is better or worse, honestly. Yeah, events suck right now, right? It's like it's the same stuff every single cycle. I got a feeling every month we're going to get a moonshot or a moonshot variant. Ah, that pitch coming in, I keep trying to jump on it. And also we're going to get like a Topps Now monthly one. And then we might get something interesting in between that stuff. No sell packs or an LTU. Last year worked because we could double dip, sell the cards, pick them back up for free. Plus the cards suck, so nobody wants them.
All ones account.
Most of the rewinds you don't want, just let me sell them. Yeah, I don't even really like the concept of the rewinds because I remember the year before, like people really needed that Nick Markakis card, so you could have had that investment strategy of buying up the early game event cards and just holding them, and then diamond hand that thing later once the big collections dropped. Now it's just like, man, they're super plentiful. Get to see anybody using event cards. Yeah, I thought I was going to use Sheffield, but I wasn't even enamored with that card either. You like the rewinds? Can't even get them because you suck. You play well, Dead. So the more you play, the better off you're going to get at the game too, and you'll get to where you win through those events faster and faster. He squared up pretty well. Instead of rewind packs, should be show packs, dynamic duels, balls. And another thing I dislike about events right now, since we're all airing out our grievances, the stuff after the diamonds are terrible, right? Like, oh, win 10 more games to get 5 standard packs, or 500 stubs or whatever. I'm probably exaggerating just slightly, but going the whole path just really isn't worth it unless you want to just parallel your cards that are out there. Thought about Moonshot event would be good. Can't even hit against commons. I slammed underneath it. How about Scoots Magoots? Ready for him? The alter ego pack. I didn't know that's what they were doing with the alter ego stuff. God, that's gonna be annoying. Feels like they're ripping off Madden. This guy's throwing me a lot of balls. I need to stop swinging here. That was in the strike zone. I swung over the top of it. Only keep playing after the rewards because it's like your whole identity at this point. MLB is doing the AKA promo for Madden, basically. We can think of anything creative on our own, so we're just gonna rip off Madden. What am I doing here? Wow, that was a rough 9 innings, or 9 up, 9 down. Excuse me. Felt like 9 innings as much as we know. Last game was sort of that way though too. I went through 9 batters, then I started hitting Otani. Not that I'm necessarily going to do that, but I'm hoping. Trout with the delayed break. I think he might have been able to get the second. Just play BR after rank program's done. You do like it though. Tons of content coming on Friday. It's off and running. Yeah, I was ready for him that time. Alright, so we'll hose him. Don't run on Kinseki Kondo because these World Baseball Classic guys can do everything. Alright, Big Mac's got it.
The first baseman, number 55, Munetaka Murakami.
Huck and Lawbanger, Dead So too, because I didn't get to ask you guys yesterday. I think I asked just about everybody yesterday, but are you guys considering picking up Super Mega Baseball? They have a lot of legends in the game, and the game looks pretty clean right now. I hung that circle change. I'm definitely interested in it. I'll probably get a shot at it because it's 3EA anyways. Yeah, Super Mega Baseball 4 is coming out. I have it in the Discord server, one of the trailers, but they're just kind of doing that like ramp up right now. This is the first time I ever remembered them having legends in the game though. Let me see if I can grab the page for it. Big Poppy's got the cover this year. Probably not. Got to stay the course. Maybe in the fall. You want Mario baseball? Can we get past the first baseman? No. I tried to make Ricky jump to the side. I think we got the animation, but he just caught the tag. Definitely going to be, silly arcade fun with that game. Online, I would get my butt kicked when Super Mega 3 came out a couple years back. Some of those guys that were playing it were super good at it. I'm swinging over the top of stuff. Maybe it'll be easier. The base running mechanics, I swear, feel like they're a lot smoother than MLB The Show. Tawny's confidence has to be sky high. I'm getting so many swings and misses right now. Then he came back with the fastball. Was not sitting on it. Sure. Man, I'll swing through. God, I'm just striking out. Alarming rate. I feel like you struck out every batter so far. Yuck. Oh well, we're helping him get his Otani P5. Good sportsmanship. Don't pause. Let's play this song for MLB. What? I can't hear my music. Is there a good MLB song playing right now? I usually keep it super quiet. I left that one hanging out over the plate. On your second one, yeah. How many beverages are we in here, Bo Diggity? And they were saying, don't pause, let it play. All right.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Wasted. I haven't heard that term in a bit. Bo Diggity's drinking some wine coolers, enjoying this drink. Pinky's out.
No, he's safe.
PBR. Jeter gets some nice animations defensively. In case you guys are thinking about grinding for Jeter.
Leading off for the Deuce, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Tawny was taking a long time. I try to stop talking when the ball's about to come in. I think if I'm talking as it's coming in, there's like an oscillation of my eyes and I don't hit it as well. But I got silent and it's like, come on, Shohei, throw the ball.
That's the ball.
I'm gonna try to wait back. I think I'm swinging too early on a lot of these sliders. Yeah, way too early.
Nope, ball 1.
He drops that one. Good job. For some reason, you think you hit better when you're drinking?
Now batting,
We need to test it over a long sample size, Bo Diggity. Need sober Bo Diggity versus drinking Bo Diggity.
Count 1-0. I got a ball, 1 strike.
There we go. There goes your perfect game, Shay. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Opponent. No. Got lucky. I ran into one of the brothers. I figured he was going to sequence back with a fastball after I just hit a slider out.
No ball.
Studied on certain activities. Bowling, darts are two of them that, you know, are actually perform better when you have like 1 or 2 drinks because you're relaxed. I've heard if you like fall off of a building or something too, being drunk can save you, because your body doesn't stiffen up and things, and that you absorb the fall better. Not that I'm recommending everybody turn into stuntmen and women that may be listening, but I have heard that as well. But I'm surprised about the activities.
1-1.
There's definitely a thing that golfers say, especially the old timers. They talk about like, oh, I need some aiming oil, you know, and they might have a little flask and have their whiskey or whatever in there. No, don't fall off the deck.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Ball in.
Jazz will field it.
Out.
The batter, number 8,
Here's Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Ball 1.
That's a good take.
That's ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's out super early on these cutters right now. But laid off.
Count is ball.
Really like the Seattle City Connects. The Orioles didn't come out too good. But yeah, the Seattle one looks really clean. And I hope that's off the wall. It is. Pretty good swing on that. So Turner almost tied the game.
The second base,
Outsourced to an injury. I got concerned when Jazz underhanded. I was like, oh god, he's going to give up the infield hit.
leading off for Oakland. The catcher, number 8,
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, good pitch. I thought I was missing low. So I'll let that one go.
Ball 2.
Maybe a call to the bullpen. Or at least, you know, call down there, say, hey, start warming some guys up. Touch underneath it for Jazz. Hey, Giants are getting beat. I love to see that. Could go Nationals.
the batter, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Those of you in chat, how many jerseys do you guys and gals think you have? I don't think any of the ladies have chatted yet, but I just don't want to assume. Everybody listening is male. Myself, I probably have 10 to 15 jerseys across all sports. Mets picked up Gary Sanchez, only have Tebow when he was with the Jets. Bo Diggity out here Tebowing. Come back or Reddit Shohei. You're gross. Nice. Alright. Through 6. It's been a pitching duel thus far.
Leading off for Seattle, the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
Oh, and 2. No, inside. That's ball 2.
Alright, here pull the string. That was not
Now back,
location I was intending to throw that ball at.
McGuire.
That would have been a great grab. You got Expos Vladdy, Toronto Carter, Boston Ted Williams, throwback chipper. Nice, dude. Is throwback chipper the one that means the most to you? Because I think you said chipper was one of your favorites growing up. But sometimes there's like a sentimental, like got the Ted Williams one from his son or something, which makes it even more special too. Well, that was a bad location. More of a hat guy than a jersey guy. Love the chipper one. They all sit in the closet. Yeah, it's rare that I wear one. Like if I'm going to a game or something, I'll pop one on. I took my McGuire one to the A's game last week, and it was cool that day. I think it was supposed to be in the 50s and 60s, so I just wore an A's hooded sweatshirt over it the whole time. I thought I might take the sweatshirt off at some point, but yeah, it just stayed nice and pleasant and cold. That is into no man's land. That's what you get for going to Soto, buddy.
Now back, first baseman,
39, not as socially acceptable for you to wear a jersey. Try being 43. I'll try being 43 in about a month.
1-0.
Yeah, remind me in 4 years. Oh, he double clutched, and he still turns the double play. That was smoked off the bat at 102. Unlucky. The old Adam ball. And Santander is going to be out as well. So, alright. Still 1-0 after 7. Playing the bench warmers. Hey, what's up, Bervin? I think that's up to date. Pretty sure I updated after the last game.
the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Pull, that's inside.
Not that old.
That's out.
Oh no, there goes the lead. Matt Chapman, Oppo Taco on the cutter. We'll just watch it fly. Alright. Let's do the visit. I don't know if we pull him out here, but definitely considering it. He's seen the same pitches and the same speeds for a while now.
Nope, that's the ball.
And Big Mac steps on the back.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So Ricky will grab it. Gotta go to a wedding in June. One of your best friends that are twins. Sister's getting married. Will you be watching the wedding but playing on your phone, flipping some Stubbs Bo Diggity, or will you just like fully enjoy the wedding? I try to be in the present, but there's times where like I'm checking my phone for sports scores and stuff. I don't really worry about flipping for Stubbs, but I know you're more of a grinder than I am on this show. I feel like I grind it pretty hard, but yeah, Bo Diggity usually gets everything done. Hey, it's Joe. What's up, Joe? Sorry about your Yankees and what the A's had to do to them over this last 3 days. It's a rough series for your boys. Depends, maybe pre-drinking before the wedding. I'm the A's propaganda master. I've noticed Fantastic has joined me on this pursuit, so best team in baseball. Burvin, what are you talking about? A's may never lose again. Yeah, Yankees actually. It's a tough deal, man. That East is wild. In all seriousness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming into this hit. Yellow.
I made the switch, and he's gonna go to Mo.
Now pitching. Mariano.
But Moncada can flop back around. I prefer Devers, but didn't really want that lefty showdown that was facing me.
The right fielder, number 21. Sammy.
How's everybody doing with Sammy Sosa? I've hit some bombs with him, but not hitting for much average thus far. I was waiting for that to break out this way, like a cutter. Chase that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, good pitch. I thought it was missing high. Trash with Sammy.
He's going.
Had the runner going, was hoping to hit that into the gap. I was looking outer half for a sinker, so I got jammed up. Heading to the ninth, tied at 1-all. This could be a ghost runner game before we know it. Lindor, Murakami, and Big Mac do up.
Leading for Seattle. The second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Ball 1.
Of course, yeah. How's it going, Dirty?
Counts 1-0.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, Sammy, I've been struggling with. Joe, you getting to play a lot or not so much this year?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, we got the super dive to save it. Hockman's like, yeah, that's the defense I want behind me. Haven't played it all, just first 3 days. And Ricky will grab that one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark McGuire.
What a take. And McGuire to McGuire. We'll get through the top of the ninth. Lost right eye vision. Life's been tough, but you're fighting. I'm assuming you've been to the optometrist trying to get everything sorted out, Joe. Sorry to hear that that's going on. We got Jeter off of Mo for a single. That is not a good bunt, unfortunately for me. I started trying to pull back really late. I was thinking just small ball it and get the runner over, try to get him in. You know, with the game on the line here. Jazz Chisholm says, let's go home. Charisma card for the cover athletes. So, hey, we get a walk-off. And that will be a new high on the year in ranked seasons. Alright, let's watch Jazz run around the bases. Yeah. Don't hit a lot of those ninth inning walk-off shots. Right, they made the tunnel for Jazz, and you love to see it. If you're me, tough game for my opponent. Neither one of us really tore it up hitting-wise, but got just a little bit more than he did. Alright, so we had a home run from Devers. That thing must have went around the pole, right? There's some of the highlights. Hey, what's up, Nico Suave? I've been going, have like a white cloud in the cornea, won't go away. Do they have a course of treatment, or are you guys still trying to figure it out, Joe? Like, I don't know if was it LASIK surgery would help with that type of situation, or if it's something completely different. But I hope, you know, obviously the best, and you get things sorted out here, you know, sooner than later, so you can get back to enjoying life. And of course, if there's not much you can do, then I guess it's just one of those where you have to get accustomed to having the vision through one eye. My grandfather always wore a patch over one of his eyes. He lost vision in it. He was working, didn't have on proper personal protective equipment, and I think they were doing something with rice, and I'm pretty sure like somehow a grain of rice popped into his eye, like harvesting rice or something. And this was obviously way back, because he's been gone for about a decade, but this was in his working days, so might have been 60s or 70s. And he always blamed the optometrist for not treating it more aggressively, I think, at the start. So, you know, of course, it's your health. So, you know, you didn't come to me for advice, and why would you? But it never hurts to get a second opinion or something like that. Yeah. Oh, so you guys were having the same deal. That's kind of wild. Where with the patch and all that. Yeah, he wore a patch most of his life, and he got used to, you know, just driving and everything with vision from the one eye. And I know he just, like, he had a lot of resentment over the years that he had lost his vision. But I always think about him if I'm kind of in a hurry to go and do something, and it's like, no, I need to pop on some, you know, some sunglasses or something just to protect my, like if I'm mowing the lawn or whatever, because you never know if you're going to hit a rock or a pebble or some gravel, and it could kick up and get you. It doesn't sound like that's what happened with you, Joe, but just, you know, in general, yeah, you got to protect your health and well-being. So I'm sorry that you're going through all that, buddy. I didn't realize that was happening. I thought you'd been on the game and having fun with it. All right, so there's a look at my squad, and we're at the highest point. Maybe we can hit championship series with another victory. I get to stay with you guys till about 5 p.m. here locally, and then it's another T-ball day. Pretty much got T-ball throughout the whole week, starting now, because the kids have 3 practices, and then Thursdays are the games. So Friday will be like the one day that I'm on a little bit later. I need to get the stream started earlier than I have been recently, but we'll just do our best, right? So let's see, can we get up to championship series? If so, we get one of Perez or Santander. I've done really well with Santander. it's almost tempting to want to put him as my wild card player because he's got 51 homers. I'm hitting 350ish or 349 over a large sample size, and some of that's in moonshot and stuff too. Salvi is a good card, almost always for me, but I haven't even used that one yet. But I'll keep Ricky probably for the most part as my wild card for ranked. Went to the ER, told you it was conjunctivitis. So you're calm. 3 days later, specialist was saying it was bad. We got a game off rip. As long as it doesn't feel like it's laggy up and down, then we'll proceed. Definitely not on legend because we're not that high up yet. It feels a little clunky. I don't want to completely home hunt, but like yesterday I had a road game and the guy had just the ugliest blacked out background with bricks, and it was maxed elevation, just nonsense thing. And I think I ended up losing 7-11 to that guy. Didn't feel like baseball at all. So let's at least try to get a good connection if we have to go on the road, and hopefully avoid silly creative stadiums. Found. Feels smooth enough. We'll try. Lets you pick your elevation. Yeah, it's just dumb. Because and we've seen it ever since they came in. A lot of people want to go max out elevation, minimal walls, bring the walls in as close as they can. And then, that's supposed to be baseball. And it's just not. The parks that do have those types of elevations, right, are parks like Coors Field, where they've pushed the walls back out there. Yeah, customization, not when it's game breaking stuff. And I'm on the road. We can see this is a creative stadium. We'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna pause. If it's max elevation, I'll send a friendly and just hope. And if not, then we just hope we're squaring up. Yeah, for PXP offline is super cool, right? Like that's really nice. Hey, we're gonna go play in Little League Park and just bang home runs around with Babe Ruth and stuff. But yeah, for something that's supposed to be a game that has online competition and has summer circuits and prize money in it, and take this game seriously. How can I take it seriously when we're playing in that? It just feels like it just turns into a crapshoot of who can hit the ball in the air the most. In those situations. So let's see. This deal is pretty high up there. 47.92, not as high, but let's offer the friendly, and if he tells me to kick rocks, then we just gotta play it. I might complain, but it's not as bad as some of the other parks we've seen, so hopefully it plays okay. But you don't know the distances, you don't know what's going on. I can tell this one's got a funky right field thing. It's like, alright, this is baseball. That's a new stadium for mini seasons. So this one is actually in the game then, Bo Diggity? He got kind of a slow animation out of his catcher. Yeah, this one I haven't played in, so it probably won't play as laggy as some of those stadiums that people create. Alright, so we're facing Dustin May. Hard throwing Dodger.
1-1.
And Chase Down just got a piece. Most mini seasons got their own. And I couldn't hold myself up. Realized late that it was really diving in me. And super dive to the rescue. But McGuire gets an infield hit on the bag throw.
The designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
I have no control over my PCI. There it goes. It's hanging.
Nope, that's inside. Nope. 2-0. Oh, that's it.
And on top of that one, I was thinking he was going to throw a slurve because he hadn't used it that sequence. He actually got an error on that, which is weird that it shows an error there because when McGuire went to the bag, it said he had a base hit. So get it together, SDS. I didn't even see him swing. I just saw the ball pop out of there. All right. Got that going for us. Here's Mateo.
The shortstop, Jorge.
He's got a pretty high average from Mateo, so I think he might be dropping some balls. Or maybe he's just hitting well with him. Scoring review. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, right? Because occasionally they do go to the score and, lobby and stuff like that. Hey, that should have been an error.
He's out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
I just didn't get it out there as far as I wanted to. So Julio rolls it through.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Mike Trout.
Ball inside. No, he's in there. So that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And Walker missing a bit. I carried a long ways off the end of the bat.
Off the plate. Ball 1. 1-1.
And Trout lines out to Matt Troutman.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's out.
Early back-to-back swings.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number
Here's Sammy.
Sammy Sosa.
All 1's the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And topped off the changeup. So it's underneath, jammed up, so uneventful offensive effort there.
Leading for the Aces, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Did he go?
Hey, good call. Umpire saw it my way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I didn't watch the game last night, either of them, NBA games, but I was surprised that Philadelphia got that win. And they got the Celtics on the brink now. I believe Game 6 is going to be in Philadelphia. I thought about Dell Jr., although I haven't been seeing Dell nearly as much of late.
The first baseman,
I figured he was smiling somewhere.
Murakami.
Nope. That's inside. Outside. That's
And
ball.
Denver's looking pretty good. That's going to be a tough Western Conference still for Los Angeles or maybe Golden State if they can
Ball. That's it.
rally back with 3 straight wins. I just think it's tough when you have older players having to play in that mile-high altitude. Dell was happy.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ronald
Devers got a good play for me. Mostly off Twitch for a while. Oh yeah. I knew he was focusing on his job, so or getting a job. So I think that's great. Hey, what's up, Lemmy? Walker gets it, and we'll get the out. There he is. Usually he comes in and says, "Hey, what's going on, Dontrell?"
leading off
Not always, but sometimes.
the catcher, number
Then I think about Dontrell Willis.
Count.
I'm in the high 700s at the moment. So not like super close, but I think if I win this game, I'll get championship series because I'm like I think 788, something like that.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That's out.
Yeah, even if I don't get it this time, I'll probably be in a lot better shape to go for it next season too. Not that we're not going to try to do it this time, but this season I was focused on getting that live series collection done. So I know I'm using some less than ideal rotational pieces and whatnot. I was thinking Slurve, and he's been kind of locating him like there, so I went chasing on him. And Ricky's up underneath that. We contact. So May's kind of settling in. Hopefully I can match and keep the game low scoring and find a way. I mean, I don't care if I go high scoring, but I'd like to keep him off the board if I can.
Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman says, "Don't shift on me. I'll hit it opposite field." So Chapman's on. And Chapman, they gave him a pretty good speed rating. I'm not sure if Matt Chapman has 82 speed, but maybe he stole some bases last month. Feels a little high to me.
Outside.
So I see him dancing around up there, keeping an eye on it.
He's safe.
I broke a little late. I think Jeter probably should have had that. Play at third and we're going to hose him. What a throw from Trout.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
No, I haven't got him yet. I haven't streamed or played as much as I usually do. It feels like it's just been one thing after another. And not to do like excuses, but just haven't been on as frequently. And he'll be safe. Nice bunt with Turner. I was surprised he went with it with 2 strikes. So yeah, I haven't grinded it out. I have a event entry going currently, and I think I'm like 9-1 or something, Lemmy. So I haven't rebooted to get some of the other cards that are usable in there at this time. I didn't think I was going to be able to turn 2, and I didn't want to get any funky animations and stuff. Oh yeah, no, everything's good. I just just haven't been on it as much as I would like of late. You know, usually I'm on for like 6 hours or something. most days, and I've been doing a lot more 3-4 hour streams. My kids have started t-ball, so that gets me out of the house a little bit earlier, and I just haven't really got myself organized to be starting earlier than I have been. And I'm kind of dreading my in-laws going on vacation. That's coming up in roughly a month. Then I'll be shifting back to nighttime morning streams more often, which is okay, but I got used to sleeping in the night a lot too. So I gotta get myself used to it both. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna take a nap when I get everybody to sleep, and then, you know, wake up in 2 or 3 hours and stream, or just stream as soon as my wife comes in the door, like at 11:30 or something. And it may be a mix of both. Yeah, the naps can help. Hey, what's up, Blaze It? How you been? Demon Dontrell, he'll be back. And Jazz Chisholm gives it a ride. And that's the problem with playing in these parks. That was not good contact, but I'll get the lead. He's just blazing. I'm doing good, buddy. So those of you that partake, right? We all know what I'm getting at. Those of you that do that, is there any new innovations? Like, is there anything that's cool that's came out for people that get high, you know, naturally, so to speak, like over the last 5-10 years? Are there better bongs? Is there better strains? I know there's more legalization across different states. It's legal here in California. Yeah, how is the world of weed for those of you that are into it? Portable dab rig. I don't know how that works. Could you tell me about it? And I sincerely want to know. I don't want to start smoking myself, but I'm all in favor of people doing what they want in the comfort of their home. You know, I don't want people to jump behind a wheel or something, but yeah, as long as you guys are being responsible and stuff, go for it. THC percentage has skyrocketed, so it's called a Puffco. And my buddy's on ad break. Don't partake either. A lot of your friends do. You know quite a bit for living. So the THC being higher gives you a better high. Is that how that works, Rubes? That's my assumption. I don't know if there's like a more of a medicinal benefit, like if somebody's smoking because, you know, they're going through cancer treatments and having higher THC helps with that or something. It's more potent. Okay. Gonna play a game of FIFA. What mode should you play online? Says not friendlies. FUT champs would be my recommendation, but nobody asked me. Rivals probably the best. Yeah, that's true. And I got jammed in. Alright, so we got one with Jazz on kind of a bad swing, but we got it elevated and carried out. Least the sweaty. Back at you. So much more to do when it comes to weed. Yeah, so how does the dab rig work? If you don't mind telling me about it. Is that a fair ball? Oh man, I thought that thing was fair.
Oh, that's off the plate.
I was just checking to see if I have bullpen arms prepared. Melt some wax and then cough up both of your head. That doesn't sound good. It's battery powered. You just put it in the wax and melt it by itself. Dabs are no joke. Rai Blaze It, because I know, like, when Rai followed, I was just like, man, hey, are you stoned right now type of deal, and I've always just kind of joked with him, and Rai's got a great nature to him. Do you feel in your time smoking that you've built up a lot of tolerance, or Rubes was sharing like the THC's gotten stronger. Do you not need like a lot more marijuana to feel the euphoria from it? Usually it's a glass rig. You heat it up, the banger, and put the wax in it with a torch. Yeah, I had no idea the stuff was out there. Then again, I mean, it's not like I go and say, hey, I need to, pick this up for anniversary gift or anything either. So why would I know if I don't ask? Haven't smoked in almost a month. Before, your tolerance was crazy, even with the high THC. Rubes, for some reason, I feel like I haven't had this conversation with you. Yeah, I'm surprised Rubes is weighing in. Not that it's anything bad at all, but I don't think I realized that Rubes was a partaker. I always give Ginny a hard time because Ginny's like, "Oh, it's bedtime," but she's really going, to do. Don't publicize it too. Yeah, it's all good. I won't tweet about it or anything. If I see like a High Times tweet or something, I'm gonna tag you. But yeah, it's your business. But Rubes is going. Put him on. No. Love Rubes. There's a reason he lives in Cali. Might be allergic to dope. Used to smoke here and there, but whenever you did, you'd be totally wrecked for no reason. He's pitching pretty well with May. I wish I was squaring up more baseballs than I have been. I got just touch off. But then again, it's Hall of Fame, so I guess that's what we expect. That's the best part, says Ryra.
Leading for Seattle, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Be like an edible high. My hometown, the police chief came out and like cited all these crime statistics that seemed like they were half baked. Not an intentional pun there, but he was very opposed to any dispensaries coming in. I feel like if that generates tax income and people want to do it, I'd rather have that than like gun shops around and stuff. And I don't want to get into a whole political deal and offend anybody, but we have gun stores in town, so it's just like, man, I'd rather people be mellowed out than running around with a hair trigger and shooting me or something. He does sound lame, right? Yeah, I feel like it is too. Yeah, I think it was like, it probably wasn't something he got off of Facebook, but it almost looked like that. And I know it got brought up through our like little hometown paper, which pretty much, I don't even know how that exists anymore. It has like an online edition these days, and I don't think people subscribe to it. But yeah, he was quoted in there a couple years back when they were trying to come in. Yeah, Facebook news. He's hitting pretty well. I think we go Lee Smith. Having some good walks, and I don't want him to see the same pictures too much. Feels like it's a park where runs could explode pretty quickly here. So hopefully this works out.
Ball one.
That fork ball is so hard to deal with because of that change of speeds. He's also got Lee Smith going. We just had Lee Smith in the frame twice. That's kind of crazy. Alright, Trout grabs it and we got one down. Hey, thanks for coming in. Have a good day at work. Thanks for the conversation, because we weren't talking weed until Rai came through.
Ball one's the count. Inside, ball one.
was trying to get him to chase off.
That pitch is out.
That was right down the middle. Definitely not what we wanted. Was trying to get that up and in and get him jammed up. But you can see I missed location. He's almost in the clock right now. Boy, Smith's
0-1.
struggling here. Location-wise, struggling. Oh, what's up, Kov? How you been? Kov, are you doing T-ball dad stuff? Is your daughter playing T-ball? Because I got practice today for my son, and tomorrow my son and daughter play their first games.
Ball that's out.
And I think your daughter's around my daughter's age, if I recall correctly. That's weird that he dropped the bump and didn't have his runners coming. She's getting there, definitely interested in the whole baseball thing. Kov streams a lot of Madden, and then this time of year streams a lot of MLB The Show. Really good player on both. Big Mets fan, and just a good guy to hang out with. She thinks the show is cool. You got to get her grinding the moments and stuff, buddy. I'm afraid of having my son log in because I think he would start like deleting all my cards because he loves gaming. But yeah, I don't quite trust him yet. Yeah, we're all doing good. Enjoying the springtime. It's going to start getting hot here pretty soon, but weather's been really nice, and yeah, just having a good time. Last week we went to our hometown fair, which was fun for the kids, and they rode a lot of the rides. And we went to an A's game last Thursday. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. Dude, he would he'd just go spend it all. He'd grab my credit card and go rip packs or something. And those, even the kid games he plays on Nintendo, sometimes he's saying like, oh, we should buy these Pokecoins, or we should buy this upgrade, different things for the games that he does play. So yeah, he would have no hesitation. We could have Ricky Homer to get the lead back. There we go. I was trying to spam that home run emote. It was like my tablet was desynced or something. Probably CR7. Have you have to be checked out on the A's already? No, I'm fighting as much as I can to try to keep them local, Kov. So the team itself is terrible, but I don't want them leaving, and I still care a great deal about it. I just hate the ownership that's in there. Spilled tea all over the desk, yourself, and the carpet. I'm not going to call Josh an idiot. Josh, it's easy to do. He'll be no money spent. So my man Josh, he cares about a lot of things. But number one on his list is the SeriousFun.org charity. You guys could please click on, check them out. Provides children living with serious illnesses spectacular camp experience, high quality medical care, safest and most supportive environment. And yeah, definitely worth giving them a look, because they do a great job for children that are in need, going through some serious stuff. Ness has spent all this money to be mediocre. At least you got an owner he's a mad lad, right? With Cohen, he wants to win. He'll get there. This is the coolest one. It's literally cool because it's got the mesh back. I need to cut my hair because my hair is just kind of frizzed out right now. So that's why I got this one on. When he's in chat, it doesn't respawn. Josh is a bot. The Mets losing again. And the Mets are kind of easy for A's fans to root for, because you guys got Marte and Mark Canha. And Canha's been a really classy guy his whole time that he was with Oakland. And last year, of course, Bassett was there, but I think Bassett's over to the Blue Jays now. But yeah, I like the Mets, and Atlanta's kind of similar too. I know they're rivals, but from a fan from afar saying, "Oh yeah, I like Matt Olson. I like Sean Murphy. Those were my guys, right?" So yeah, I'm bad about spilling stuff too, Josh. Don't don't beat yourself up. I try not to. I try not to just be making messes, but it happens. Speaking of stuff that happens, I didn't get that cutter, and yeah, that's out over the plate. Good swing. Done a good job with the young guys in the first month. That series when you guys came into Oakland, the A's had a couple chances to win, especially the last game of the series. I think it was Brandon Nemo made a couple of great plays to deny a walk-off, and yeah, Mets ended up getting it done. One of my moderators is a big Mets supporter, Nate Tabe. So we were reacting to it and giving each other kind of a hard time in chat. All right, so here's Santander playing the highest 700s and trying to get to the championship series. But I'm glad you like this hat, Tippist. How's Tippist doing? I think that's gonna go if it stays spare. Ah, I thought it was gonna hit the pole. So we don't get the lead on that swing. I think it's 780. I have a rating command, exclamation point rating. Pretty sure it's updated. After I update it, then it just kind of goes out of my brain. But I know it's high 700s right now. Series was weird, blowout, close game, extra inning game.
0-1.
Division 9. Here we go.
What do you got?
Cov, are you still playing Madden as well, or are you taking a break from Madden for the time being? I think that one's gone. We'll see. It's a PCI check homer, but I tried it friendly. This guy didn't want to play in this park, so I can't feel bad. That one's stuck in the tree. Send the rally monkey to go get it for Trout. I've had 3 hits. They've all been home runs.
Oh, that's
Took a break. Playing a bit last week or so. They made AP 6 now, so it's changed a bit. I haven't played, I don't think, since MLB came out. I had a lot of fun with it this year, with regards to Madden. I'll probably play it again this winter once the show dies out. Trying to hit, yeah, same here. Although I haven't played much ranked. I just finished up McGuire, Sosa, and Jeter, like within the last week. So now it's like, all right, now we got those cards, we'll try. If I don't make it this time, we can always try it again later. Doing good. Fairly easy work week for you this week. Nice to relax a bit. We were just talking weed a bit earlier, Tippis. There's a guy named Rai Blaze It, like 15 minutes ago. And you might have been here for the conversation. But I was asking if there's been anything in the world of, you know, marijuana and those that enjoy it that is, you know, been like a game-changing thing. If there's, you know, new products, new strands, all that type of deal. And yeah, these guys were filling in my gaps of knowledge. I'm making some really late swings.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
24 make or break for sure. There was a tweet that I saw saying that Madden seems like it's going to crossplay. I just didn't trust it. I kept thinking it was going to be something else. Hot take, don't care what anybody says. You would love Kyrie in Phoenix. I would not want to root for Kyrie on my teams because of, you know, being anti-Semitic and just all the stupidity that he brings. As far as a player, if you could just remove his brain, put another brain in there, and have him be a decent person, then yeah, I mean, Kyrie can definitely play. That's going to be an interesting name come free agency, though. And I don't know if the Mavericks have the inside edge on him, if he's going to want to go to the Lakers, because that was the hot rumor, right, that he wanted to go to Los Angeles. And D'Angelo Russell's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, I think my Warriors may join you tonight, Kov. Hopefully we still have another game after tonight's games are done. There's always new inventions being made for different ways to smoke weed. You have an expensive vaporizer that you've used and have for 10 plus years, so you don't follow it closely. So you're kind of set then, right, Tippus? Like you got the stuff that you like and need, and I guess if at some point the vaporizer stops working right, then maybe invest into a newer model, or start checking things out at that point. I wanted that up and I've been leaving them over the plate a bit.
Now that second baseman.
Gonna be you're rooting for the Heat tonight? Did you place a bet on them, Clamp? Lakers have come out and said they don't want to pursue Kyrie. Have they said that? Really? Because I thought they were in on him at the trade deadline. They just couldn't get it done. But maybe I missed something.
Number 3, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
But now that they've got a lineup that's playing pretty well, I wouldn't go and mess with success. Maybe tweak the roster a little bit, but they look a lot better than the 7 seed that they are. Randall saying the Heat want it more really disappointed you. Yeah, that's kind of tough, right? For your star to come out and say that. Man, I wanted to throw that low, and I had a bad feeling when I threw it. He gets all of it with Mateo. That would have went a lot further if it didn't hit that beam or whatever's out there. Mavs are eyeing Ayton off-season trade. I mean, I guess he could be out there if the Suns don't go further than this round. If they go and win the title, then the Suns probably don't want to do anything. Use a Volcano, just in case people were wanting to look it up. It's an old classic model. If it ever dies, probably just get the new digital one. Volcano is old school. He quit. Gotta dance it out. I just pulled in. I don't know, my brain must have thought it was a cutter. That would have been good. You have a PC vaporizer. Cheater inside out. Is he going to throw me out? He probably could have. Maybe the first baseman wasn't there. He got on that ball quickly. For 510 carts going out. So maybe a new pitcher coming in. I don't like facing that Dustin May. I should probably get May to be in my rotation as well. Still see those. I thought he was going to pick me off. Conflicted. Wife is going to a sushi shop with her friend. Normally, you like nagare and sashimi, but you're like, don't bring me over leftover raw fish. I wish I had something good to add to it, Josh. I never really have enjoyed or tried sushi. I may have had it when I was like a child or something. I don't recall. Was not much of a fish eater before I went vegetarian, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she should bring it to you or not. They're both raw salmon with rice. Is it best consumed like right away when it's prepared? Like if it's out and brought to you, is there a chance of like salmonella poisoning or something? I tried to lay off on that. I was thinking he was going to throw breaking pitch away. There we go. Now did it get enough? This park. It did. Enough for the lead to come back. Goes bad fast. Think you're smart to play it safe. Red trapper, whatever fishes. Yeah, I would be really careful. Who wants to get food poisoning? I've had food poisoning once in my life where it was bad, and a couple of days of my life just went by where I was just constantly going to the bathroom and sleeping, And yeah, that it just completely knocked me on my butt. Not saying that that would happen to Josh, but yeah, just who wants to do that?
Ball.
Is that gonna fluke in? No. Beef goes bad fast in our view, like a few days. Raw fish really quick. I was looking for the two seam up and in. That cutter just sailed up, and I don't even know if I swung through it too early or if it was just too high. I don't know who I have on the mound. I have Cano out here, alright. Been a hard fought game. This park isn't too terrible, but definitely not one I would want to play my home games in.
At the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smash it right to Devers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Sushi's supposed to be okay for like 90 minutes at room temperature.
Your attention, please.
It's a pinch hitter. It's Brent Rooker. He's using the A's against me here. That's tough.
Ball. Two, count.
That's why most people who are not on the coast don't eat sushi.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm probably roughly 100 miles inland, and there's some restaurants and things around here that have it. And of course, as you get closer, it's of course more and more prevalent. I remember they had a lot of it on the last, actually probably all the cruises I've been on. But particularly one when I went with one of my buddies when we were, young guys tearing up the world. But he was really into going to that little sushi bar thing that they had. I guess it can't get more fresh than on an ocean liner, but who knows? Has to be frozen. Have to trust that it was frozen in transport. You're dancing more than you're playing for WAG. That's the benefit of Division 9. Well, he covers some serious ground. The World Baseball Classic card does. I hit a foul ball earlier. I didn't think he was going to have a shot to get to, and we got retired on the grab, and then that one he almost got to it. All right, we'll send in Moncada. Try to catch an insurance run if we can get lucky here.
Ball, catch inside.
I just realized there's only one guy throwing in the bullpen. And was late on the 4 seam. So here's Sammy.
One out. Nope, inside, ball 2.
back to the sinker and jammed up.
I got 3 and 2.
Got brushed back.
Ball 4. That pitch
And
is low.
Sosa will take the walk. Told myself I was in here, and then I thought it was a slider breaking away. Boy, that was hit on the screws, but right at the outfielder. So need 3 outs.
Leading for Seattle,
Soto.
the right fielder.
We'll go to Camilo Doval. Let's see, he's got righty there.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Ricky will line it up. Zehe, thanks for following. How's your day going?
Now batting, the
Yeah,
third
it's been a good one.
Matt Chapman.
Josh is a bot. Chat bots are important. Hey, now it's working. Now he's doing his chat bot thing. Oh, what's up, Stoff?
Count. 1 ball, 1
Spending the time to fix it.
ball, 2 strikes.
All right, GG. We will get a perfect run through the stream. And now it's time for a little event, because I don't know that I have enough time for a drawn-out slow game if we get another one. Crushing a burrito. Hey, there's championship series, Donnie. Hey, Zehe, I wish you would have given me the friendly. I didn't want to play in that max elevation thing. I'm more of a pitching, defense, bunt, grind things out deal. But you're playing pretty well, and I had a skill gap advantage on you per their ratings, which, I mean, the ratings are ratings. They go up and down, right? But yeah, we had a little bit of a gap, right? I was at 788, you're at 720. But yeah, you were hitting better than I was for sure. But yeah, championship series, Donnie, is back. What's up, Dilly, too? So tomorrow and the next day, we can really World Series push. Hopefully come out and get some dubs. So championship series, Donnie, is in the building. Gain 24 rating. I think we only need Manoa out of that group. Great to see my man Dilly. How's Dilly doing? This is why the WGA is striking. We're guaranteed a gold. And that's all we got from the reward pack. Better late than never. Always good to see you. Let's go championship icon. See if we can intimidate people. I'm not quite good enough for World Series yet, but championship Donnie. Put some respect on his name. How do we change the profile thing? Is it up here? I think so. Yeah, flawless Donnie. That hasn't happened. Flawless 50. No. All right, let's scroll down here. But hey, that is a diamond icon, so there we go. Let's put that bad boy in. Let's go play event. I have a long, painful event entry that's got 9 wins. We need Aaron Nola, and ideally we need 3 more victories on this one. My lineup needs to be updated. I have a lot of cards that can go into the lineup now for missions and stuff, but I usually keep playing 1 or 2 of these a day. JoshBot can emulate any chatter, including typos, grammatical errors. Thinking about using it, using GPT to respond for some things. Too predictable right now. Honestly, that's really cool, especially if JoshBot had some type of timers just to kind of throw stuff into chat, and you didn't know if it was Josh or JoshBot that was doing the chatting. And because sometimes people are lurking, but if somebody starts chatting, then other people follow in. Yeah, that could be really fun. I'm glad JoshBot watches this stream. Found a sweat in Game 3. Wendy's is using AI to replace drive-through workers in a new program in Ohio. Could do random chats trained off of your chats. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out an opener. This game feels laggy, which is usually not a good thing, but the match window was so open. I might be playing somebody that's lost a game to start their entry. Then again, I might get murdered, but we'd love to get a live series done. Need to track more of your own chats, though. I guess I should update that we're off of ranked. It's fine. We're only going to be here for this game, maybe 2 if this one goes fast. Gonna get the Big O out there for some more T-ball practice. We were playing catch before the coaches got there the other day, and he caught the ball in his glove 3 times in a row. He got really happy. So he's getting some progress on.
Ball.
That was right down Broadway. There's a current scare of AI that it's taken over the world. It's bad for some things like school, but it's not going to be self-aware. Don't believe those scares. Wasn't there some big letter that like numerous people signed off on that they need to pause the progression of AI in like an agreement? I want to say like within the last month or so, Josh. I want to say like Elon Musk and some of those guys were part of agreeing to halt where things are going because of like AI maybe taking over. Potentially really bad for the economy. Some people are using it in place of therapists. That scared you. But not because it's smart. Oh, we bagged him. Bagged him on the bunt. I might have been able to get 2 on that one. What a bunt. Or self-aware. It's a really good Google. It wasn't, and I don't mean to throw them all at Josh, but anybody in chat. I thought there was a story very recently, and I forgot which chatbot it was. It may not have been one of the more popular ones, but somebody was using it, and he was depressed and thinking about taking his life, and I think the bot encouraged him to take his life. So I know that became a big backlash, and I don't know if the man ended up doing that or not, but I read that somewhat recently too.
0-2.
Yeah, I think he was like, give me a reason to live or something like that, and the bot was just like, yeah, there's no reasons, or it was something along those lines. It wasn't necessarily like giving him instructions to go and do something, but yeah, I don't really know what they should have programmed in there, but probably just like direct somebody to a helpline or something. I'll see if I can find the article real fast. Thought I was gonna small ball that for a run. AI chatbot bot blamed for man's death. Are there regulations on the way? So there's, and I don't know that that's like the most reliable site, but that was the one that I saw somewhere somewhat recently. Oh, that one's gonna work. I better get new picture. For example, Tesla, BMW have self-driving. Doesn't mean the car knows how to drive. It knows how to respond to specific signals as a math function. Not ready for Ultra. So it's not thinking; it just has a formula that works to get it around. When it guesses what a human would respond, it can come up with some nasty stuff. Opponent's boss. Man. I should have already had some other arms going, so shame on me. I feel like I kind of like had the stress go away after that ranking because that was a tough ranking. We are talking AI and not Allen Iverson. Jennifer is in the stream. Jenny's looking for a good whiteboard. For writing stuff down. If anybody knows, please tell her. Well, tell her here in my chat or tell her in the stream team Discord if you guys are stream teaming with us. Oh, you made one. Okay. Hopefully it does all that you needed to. That's kind of how our brains work. But we can question our thoughts. AI cannot. Big picture, Salvation Army took the picture out and put white paper. Oh, right on. I hadn't even clicked onto those. My brain was thinking of one of those whiteboards that's erasable with like the dry erase markers. I have one over here on this side that I have my goals written on, but I don't really update them. They're like a monthly goal, but it had the same goal month after month. So that's what it is. You wanted a big one. There's a stream that has chat GPT generating Seinfeld. Sometimes the jokes hit, but mostly they miss. Just go steal one from school. Ginny's already banned from Iowa State. Just kidding, Ginny. We don't want her to do anything she shouldn't do. You can do AI question and it responds. Wait, where? Where can you do AI question? You mean the Seinfeld one? Like you're talking about the same one Josh is? Oh, excuse me. Rubes' and Josh look similar to me in chat because they have the same badges and the same coloration. So I just looked up. Thank you for the big cheers, buddy. It's a bit bomb from Josh. Let me catch up on this. Once there were two rubes from the country who doubted the safety of AI. They told Danielle with much glee, "It's not safe. No, not for me." But Danielle, with a kind heart, I feel like the AI wrote this. Explained that AI was smart. It can help us in many ways without fear or any mistakes. Rubes was still somewhat worried, but Danielle said they needn't hurry. He told them it's safe and secure, which finally put their minds at ease for sure. Hey, what's up, Coffee Time? Now I don't know if that was Josh or if that was AI generated. You can ask anything, just not jokes. That was AI. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, yeah, I don't really know Josh to really write out kind of limerick joke type deal, but I thought like, maybe you did. You said funny poem about Rubes telling Danielle AI is safe. That was really strong. We got a perfect hit for a single. 2-2. Choked 2-1 in the lead. My man, Coffee Time. There he is. There's the button for Coffee Time. Please follow him. He doesn't stream a lot, but he's a good guy to hang out with. And he's an excellent player on the show and other games. Particularly racing games. Mike Trout. Bang. That one's over the scoreboard. We'll get the lead. What teams do I like? I have a teams command for you. Right there. Come up with whatever. You'll tell you what it says. You have a paid account. Yeah. I don't want to turn it into a dark deal, but I don't know how it should be phrased, but I'm about to turn 43. Should I consider myself middle-aged or beyond the halfway part of my life. How about that for a question? We got Matt Carpenter and a ballin' is a habit pack. We got 10 wins against 1 loss on this injury. 2 more, and we get a life series diamond. Tonight's a happy night. Leafs going to get swept. Mad Mail customer who just lost his dog ordering a coffee, and they got it wrong. This was fast how it came up with it. 34-year-old man wondering if he's middle-aged. It's difficult to say with certainty whether someone is middle-aged because this is a subjective term. Generally speaking, middle-age is thought to encompass between 45 and 65. Therefore, a 43-year-old man is likely close to the beginning of middle age and may not consider himself middle-aged yet. In the realm of streams where dreams come alive, there shines a star where passion thrives. Danielle Freak, a beacon of light, streamer who enchants through day and night. No diamond on our ball impact. From California. This sounds like a great about me or something, Jenny. Golden Shortsy Hells, father gamer whose spirit never fails. Controller in hand, takes the field in MLB The Show. His prowess is revealed. We're talking AI in case anybody's coming in here. Saying, man, these are some in-depth messages. Grace and skill conquers the game. Master of sports. Talents of flame. The Hayes' team in green and gold. He rallies their spirits, never growing old. It doesn't end there. For he roars with might as the Seahawks soar high through the day and night. Victories he celebrates, defeats he'll bear. True sportsmanship he's always aware. This came up with a lot of stuff, Jenny. But beyond his love for the game's teams more, Daniel Freak, heart we truly adore. Dad and friend and streamer so kind. His warmth and compassion always sign. I feel like my ego is like this big reading that. But that's pretty cool how fast I came up with that. So here's a poem, sincere tribute to Daniel Freak, streamer so dear. May your journey continue with joy and glee, and may your adventures forever be free. Yeah, that was awesome. Rain, you need that in your Twitch about me. Yeah, that was awesome. No, Josh is not a bot. A bot is a type of computer program that's designed to automatically perform a task without any human input. Josh is a real person. Fryer and Carpenter did an experiment. 211 students were asked to chat with Alice and Jabberwocky chatbots. Their feedback in general was that the students enjoyed using the chatbots and felt more comfortable and relaxed conversing with the bot than a student partner or teacher in classical teaching. Stop just ate 2 burritos from Chipotle. You didn't even paste all the paragraphs. You like using write a poem about ... It seems like I'm assuming you guys are using different bots. That they both have a really strong command of the English language to make everything not only give an answer, but give an answer that rhymes like the. And now I got a question for Rubes. Rubes, do you think that there's going to be a day where we have bots getting integrated into screenwriting, or that anybody in the screenwriting community maybe is already using it to kind of outsource some of the work? This guy was 10-0 in rank, so could be a tough one. It's messed up. You use write an email thinking you're an employee. Oh, hey, that's a really good idea. I could use this for trying to lobby to keep the A's around. Oh, he almost had that one. Mislocation slightly. WGA trying to stop it. Yeah, it seems like that would be like a way to shortcut stuff, right? I saw somebody complaining about the AI art that is we're seeing a lot of now too. That it shouldn't be considered art because humans pour their their emotions and their talent into creating these different great works over the years, and now you can just have like an AI draw Danielle Freak doing whatever, and it takes interpretations off of whatever program he has in there. Is a streamer who enjoys playing MLB The Show and other sports games. He's a really nice guy. He's a dad, streams almost daily from California, fan of the sports teams AC Hawks, Warriors, Sharks, Italy national team in soccer. And I gotta grab this ball. Get caught up. Can you write a poem about him? I can send him. So yeah, you put a lot into it, but it seemed to understand what you were asking it to as well, Jenny. Like, it did a really good job. Studios has said they don't want to discuss it yet. WGA wants to define a writer as a person. I was trying to cheese them again for just get the lead here early.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Jennifer is all AI. You would say, controversially, the music industry has been this way for the last 15 years. I don't like the auto-tune sound, and I feel like a lot of the artists in the modern day and age, we don't really know if they can carry a note unless we hear them perform live or something. But I mean, it's not going to change. And I think auto-tune started taking off like late 90s, but I could be wrong. Can send me a screenshot. Oh, you sent me one. Thank you, Jenny. The answer, athletics might be located to a different city. Can you help me write some tweets to keep them in Oakland? Now, are you guys using Chat GPT, or you're using something different? Maybe early days for Taylor Swift. Oh, we crushed that with Carlos Santana. The concern is the studio will also use AI to generate a rough draft of a script and then hire a writer to polish it, pay the writer less versus an original idea. We're going to go bang bang. Back-to-back jab. Looks like it. Think of all the scheduled tweets you can make. Yeah, I mean, there seems like there's a lot of uses, and you guys are telling me stuff I wouldn't have even really thought about. You're using Chat GPT. I've messed with it a little bit at times, but not a whole lot. I've probably spent 10 to 15 minutes total on Chat GPT. Right, what sells, everything sounds the same. Barely use it, even though you did say you are a paid customer.
Attention, please. Now, be late.
I'll get charged 0.000.2 cents a month. Jenny's like, I'll use your account for you, sir. So, I didn't realize there was a way to have a paid account on there. I got blown away by those outlier fastballs. Does it unlock additional benefits and things that you can do once you have a paid account? I mean, I'm assuming that it does, but I don't know. Or maybe you just have a paid account so you can support, their technology or something. Like a PBS type deal, like, support public broadcast service.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon.
Don't use it. Use OpenAI, not as controversial system.
All ones account. No, that's down.
So not for chatbot.
Nope. That's
Oh, I
ball.
thought I had that in for the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just for input output. What is the inverse square of? I mean, I just kept sticking with the fastball and I was missing barely locating those strikes. That thing leaked out over the plate. Lucky he didn't square it up. Here's Mateo, speedy right-hander. And Mateo was ready for that one. He was sitting dead red on it, so there goes early. I figured if he swung late with the lefty, like maybe you can jam him in. Enough thinking about those things. Let's go to Munoz. You can ask it to be creative. You can ask it to be fast. You can ask it to be controversial. I'm guessing if you were going to do like Ginny was talking about, like a scheduled tweets, and it depends on your level of how much backlash you're willing to take, but controversial stuff like on Twitter and social media will get a lot of impressions. So you could have it create some hot takes for you or something. Helping you form self-love workshop that you're doing, helping you understand what you could do each session, how to break it down, some brainstorming, potentially what you could charge.
Count 1-0.
He put a good swing on that one too. Frazier, thanks for the follow. How's your day going, Frazier? Trout was like super delayed on that. And I should have whipped that over to third, but I thought he might have just over-rounded and was going to turn back in. So Estrada gets himself 90 feet away.
At the ball.
Not a good pitch.
2 balls.
Write a sassy tweet about how he had a great stream, just had an awesome stream, feeling pumped, ready to go take on whatever else comes my way. Hashtag bring it on. Hashtag streaming success. Yeah, I was joking with another streamer yesterday. He was saying he needed to get some more views, and he was going to start a fake beef in the MLB community. And unfortunately, sometimes that stuff does get you a lot of views. It can get you alienated as well, obviously, but yeah. Could be a recipe for success for somebody if they could thread that needle without alienating, whoever their audience is, with some controversy. Alright, so Diaz is on. Opponent's having some good at bats. Write a tweet that starts a fake fight with fellow streamer Danielle Freak. Hey Danielle Freak, you call yourself a streamer? I've seen more entertaining streams from my grandpa's knitting club stream, Phil. Alright, we'll get to the K. But not after surrendering the lead. McMahon due up.
Your attention, please.
Comes Yinner Kano.
Nope, outside. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That was an absolute dot right there. So Ginny, let me phrase this right. Are you using it often, or are you starting to use it more and more, the chat GPT? I think that one's just going to stay up too long. Thought it was a good swing against the shift there for a minute. Strange thing, it really is, but cannot think. That was kind of a weird animation. Don't remember that one being programmed in previous years. Bangs off of Big Mac. Arenado could play there. Listen to Turner. See if we can get this lead now.
Hit running at first base. Number 7. Turner.
Ball 1.
We will swipe the base. Trying to use it more. Yeah, you guys got me kind of sparked up thinking about, like, man, maybe it could help me, streaming wise and content wise, and write better like the about sections in like YouTube shorts and different things.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, here comes Michael King.
now pitching Michael King.
When you do use it, you use it to help summarize things that you need. Could really be good for like eBay or something too, like writing out listings and about the provenance of an item, that type of deal. Oh, I thought that was at least off the wall. Just got a little too underneath it. Got to work with it, get to know it. It's helped you quite a bit. Next time, come to the stream, do an AI and ask a question. And we'll just shift McMahon over.
The first baseman was Woodward. Your attention, please. Now pitching Ryan Helsley.
You can say something. What are the pros and cons of the new Nissan Altima? Get a nice Google-ish summary with everything that it says. It's an Eggy raid. What's up, everybody? Pook's here. Great to see you, Pook. Eggnog King. How was today's stream? I know Eggnog's been crushing it on NBA 2K My Team, but he does play a little MLB. So, was today a 2K day, buddy? It's going good. Yeah, good to see you, Pook. How's Pook doing today? Left that one hanging. Every day, 2K day. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We were discussing some of the finer points of the numerous AI chatbots that are out there. When you guys came in, and they were writing some really good about me sections about this stream. But for anybody that hasn't seen the stream, if you're watching for the first time, I'm a big NBA guy as well. I started on NBA 2K many years ago, and I love talking all sports. I just happen to stream a bit more MLB The Show than anything. But yeah, welcome on in. 42, soon to be 43-year-old gaming dad out here in California. Found out the Kraken Open where they practice has a bar so you can eat and drink and watch them. Somehow you were getting free beer or something yesterday, right, Pook? I don't know if you were watching the game with a friend or if you were at the game or what was going on. But I was just like in the tweets whenever Pook tweets, it's like that's a good tweet. So it seemed like you were having a good time. Had a few ads. Oh, no problem. Yeah, how's 2K going? I was greeting all your community and letting them know I love 2K as well. Just haven't been playing it as much in recent times. Guys, next to you, we're giving you some beers. But yeah, thanks for thinking about us, Eggnog King. How's streaming? How's life? I've seen some of your post-stream tweets of late. It seems like you're doing really well. Viewership and participation and new followers, and I think that's really all you can hope for as a streamer is just growth, right? If you're getting growth, new people coming in, following, you just hope like the revenue one way or another will take care of itself and the opportunities. But yeah, if you're constantly just having those good streams, then yeah, you keep moving up. Pook, thank you so much. Gifting one to the Eggnog King. 2K's been good. Gotten a lot better streaming. It's been great. Love to see the chat moving. There's a lot to streaming, right? And there's probably like a psychological deal where you can get yourself kind of in a funk. I know I've done it, so I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. But it's like one day can be a really good stream, and the next day it just feels quieter, and you can kind of like start getting on yourself like, what am I doing wrong? And it could just be like nothing's wrong. It could just be 3 or 4 of your regulars are are busy doing something, and maybe somebody else is in the category and they're doing a big giveaway, and that moves you down the viewership list, or all the different things that can factor in. But there can be a little bit of a roller coaster of emotion streaming day in and day out. But I'm glad that you're doing really well with it, Eggnog King, and always rooting for your success. And I hope, like, maybe next year I can get back into 2K a little bit more. I love the NBA conversation. I love talking football, and even sports that I don't know or follow as closely. That way I can learn about them. Trying to do your job, everybody else to be there around the same time each day. Gotten easier as the weeks go by. Yeah, that's a big key too, right? It's just like consistency. If you can be there, same days, same times, and people know, like, hey, Eggnog King's going to be on, and I can get in there and talk NBA and collect these cards together and see how things go. We're going to have a close play at the plate, and I'm going to be out. I was looking for a pinch runner in that spot for Carlos Santana, but I didn't have anybody faster. I thought it was too good of a hit not to try to send him and just see if we could get in there. Best time of the year, someone's going to grow, and the dead part of 2K, why not you? Yeah, definitely. And I know that Big C Richie. Richie used to talk about, and I guess he probably still does, but I think he's doing a lot more YouTube now than Twitch. We used to talk about, like, the dead time and, how to prepare for it, what you should be doing as a streamer, all those things. Because any game, right, it's going to get quiet, especially like a sports title in the off-season times. I chased off the plate, so definitely had my chance to win it there. Didn't do so. Let's make the pitching change. Now we both have the ghost runners. And we got Shohei. Got a raid or two from him like 4 years back. I should probably just DM him and see what he's been up to and why he doesn't stream on Twitch now. But if he's happy doing the YouTube content, then YouTube's nice in a lot of ways, that are unique from Twitch, and that you make a nice video and you throw it out there, and then you don't have to worry about it. I mean, you can go and check your comments and that type of thing, but a lot different than how live streaming works. Alright, we got Judge right at the top. And what a grab. Timed that one up to rob it from hitting the top of the wall at least. That was a good swing from my opponent. Kind of leaked that fastball in the heart of the plate too. Got a perfect relay, but I think he's there. So here's Estrada. And Clase gets the behind the back grab, so he was a little unlucky. I've got a good grab with Judge, and then Clase's animation is just kind of a pre-programmed thing that happens occasionally. Be around grabbing some food. Thanks so much, buddy. Can't pitch in BR. The balls are wild. BR is tough, Pook, because you're using commons up through diamonds depending on who you draft and how things go BR wise. So yeah, I know how that is, right? You're using pinpoint, and you feel like you got a good release, and it ends up drifting out over the plate, and yeah, it can hit anywhere in the par, and if you don't happen to have a perfect release, then it can be even worse. Are you using pinpoint, Book, or are you using like pure analog or one of those? Oh, that's gonna be a double play. Just trying to finesse it and just get the ball down. Surprised he didn't bring the infield in or something, but that'll be really quick. You're using Classic. Yeah, I think Classic has more RNG to it. Seems like he's irritated, but it's whatever. Just trying to get the game over with. Zielinski can't grab it. Seemed like that was going to be in play. I think Trout has reverse splits, if I recall correctly, so we'll go to the lefty. And warm up another lefty. It's turning into a long game. And who's that? Strata? Doyle. I don't know what this card has. Guys are 2 and being kind of scummy now. Like, I was bunting to try to win. I wasn't bunting to grieve. Which I think is, you know, par for the course. Alright, good walk. And here's Trout.
All one's the count.
Somebody posted the Kraken intro and retweeted it. Absolutely love their intro. I'll have to take a look at it. Have not seen it.
Ball two.
Boy, that was close. And Trout's going to sting this one in there for the lead. Braves tied with the Red Sox 0-0. We got Rooker. I can't go to Ohtani yet, right? No. Took the wrong motion on that cutter. Thought it was a slider for some reason. Alright, here's Kelnick. And we need to jam him up.
Inside, ball one.
And that one goes past Turner. Thought that was a pretty good pitch, but he gets a good swing. Alright, so Alex Young was rough. Let's go to Shohei.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching. Shohei Ohtani.
Ball. Inside, ball.
Ohtani cannot get the strike in. Can't get him there. Got him to hold up his runner to the plate, but he recognized it late. This has been terrible in pitching wise.
Ball. That's inside.
Alright, so here's Trout. Finally get somebody out, and we're going to need good getting. Yesterday I hit a grand slam to come back and event in extras to see if we can do a grand slam plus something. We'll have a ghost runner on. But first we need to get out Mateo and somebody else. Strata behind the back. That's a nice animation to get the double play. Alright. Can we lock in and do something good? So Strata and Shohei. I'm pretty much out of
0-1.
pinch runners and stuff. Alright, that one jammed yet. Not the start we wanted.
Nice try, Ramon.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Let's see. Do we have any running or anything like that? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so Ramirez out in front.
Ball one. Two, count.
And let's pull that one out though. opponent was spamming a bunch of R2 in his top of the inning. So we're just returning the favor, in case anybody's wondering why. Yeah, R2's annoying. And J-Ram gets a hit. To make it 7-3.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Johan Duran.
Johan Duran.
0-1.
Way inside. Almost hit George. And Judge will pop it foul. But it
Nice
stays
try,
in play.
Ramon.
And then there was Carlos Santana.
Ball.
And that one hit too slow for the slow runner. So had Santana, couldn't pinch a run for him, got gunned at the plate, and then nice squeeze play popped up. Tough loss. We were on 10 wins, was hoping to get live series diamond, but thankfully we can start grinding the XP guys now, because they didn't have a lot of those in there for that game. So we'll pick up LaCastro, Rogers, Nola. Nola just quick sell him. Now we can set a new lineup up and get out these live series guys and get in those ones that we'll need. So I am about to go out the door for T-ball. Hope everybody has a great day. Definitely appreciate the big eggnog raid. Let me write Eggy up on the wall here before we head out. And let's see who's on for a raid today. I've been saying we're going to raid Sauce for a while. I think we'll take it to Sauce. Haven't got to raid him in a while. So here we go to the Sauce Boss. Hey, thanks for being here. Great to see you, Pook. Thank you for the big gifted as well. And I'll start the raid. I'll write down eggnog and then I'll send the raid here in just a second. All right, everybody, have a great time with the Sauce Boss. He's got you guys covered, and we'll see you tomorrow. Here we go.